Hello YouTube, this is iDeNoh, and I'm bringing you another episode of Advanced Redstone Circuits. So, 2 weeks ago, I was working on my CPU with Jazz. Right now, I'm going to go ahead and take a break from that. We've done a little bit more work, but not much. I've been having lots and lots of issues with the video that I was going to record on that, and so I have kind of a headache when it comes to that thing. Kind of low tolerance. I don't want to work on it right now. So instead, I'm going to show you guys how to make a game called Lights Out. And this is not so much an important circuit, but it's pretty cool. I mean, it's fun. So the point of Lights Out is to turn off all of these sections, these screens. You do that by stepping on these. And what happens is, whatever adjacent block that you step on, it inverts it, as well as the 4 plots around it. So if I do this one right here, it'll do that one in the middle, and then those 3 right there. And then if I do this one, it'll turn those off. So the point of the game is to turn off all of the lights. Sometimes this thing isn't solvable, so I'm not going to try and solve that one. But let's go ahead and show you how to make it. So we start off, this is about 8 tall. So I'm going to set it up here, and you start off with a pad, or a screen to work with. And the whole thing is 4 blocks by 4 blocks by 8 blocks. So, this design is slightly different than what I just showed you. It's going to be a little bit different for you. So, but it's smaller and a little bit faster. So. Alright, so this is the primary interaction with it. So this is what it will look like, but tiled. Okay? Now we go like this. And let's see. Okay. Alright, so the primary things that we need are a T flip-flop, a monostable circuit, and busing going from each of these cells to all the other ones. And the easiest way to do that is this right here. So this right here is a monostable circuit, and those are these right here that I showed you guys a while ago. And what they do is they send a pulse out. What we want is a 1-tick pulse, because the T flip-flop I'm using is a, again, it's a glitch. I know that Notch, or Jeb says that it's not a glitch, it's a feature, but I kind of disagree with him. We're gonna use a T flip-flop that drops the base, the block. So, anyway, got this, and there. Alright, so what we have here is our center line right here. The center of our device is going to be right here anyway. And what happens is, whenever any of them are pulsed around this, they're all going to come in on these lines here, powering this redstone. Okay? Now, that, right there obviously is not going to, actually, hold on a second, I need to rethink that. I've got a working one over here. Just a moment. Alright, sorry about that. So, I am silly. Messed up. Alright, so this is what we want right here. And what I'm doing here is, it's kind of weird, but it works. You guys are going to think I'm crazy here for a second, but bear with me. That doesn't need to be there. That needs to be there. Ignore me. Don't know what I'm talking about. There we go. And there. Okay. So what we're going to need here is, since I have this one right here going this way, and this one right here going this way, we need to make this tileable, okay, in all directions. The way we do that is we put a block here with our torch, and put a lever on there to stop it from going. I'll explain why I'm doing this now. So, since this is a 4-wide tileable circuit, this right here, this torch is hanging off the edge of the tile. So, if we put this here, that simulates this torch. So if we stack it in this direction, then it's going to stack with this torch every single time. Without this, it's not going to do that. And then also we need to have one right here, because, yeah, same reason. Alright, so that's the kind of the monostable, as well as getting everything kind of situated. Okay, now the next step is our T flip-flop, and this is probably the easiest part of this whole thing. It is just basically a torque or piston with a block on it. You go like this, piston pushes like that, and drops the block. Now this might not seem too useful, but if we go like this, we now have output. So if we go like this, okay, there. And you'll notice that that's just a torch chain straight up. So, there you go. Now this right here is a majority of it, and this will work, but one more thing that I like to add in is this right here. And that is, oh, sorry. This is a reset line. And what this will do is it'll send a redstone circuit, or a redstone current, in both this direction and this direction along the grid, kind of doing a wave to wipe out the current pattern. So, the reason we want this is because if you go like this, it resets the T flip-flop. Okay? So, this is the entirety of it. Let's go ahead and stack it. For just the sake of it being easy, I'm going to stack it like 5 times. So, stack 5. And then, let's see. Why did I do that? Okay. And position 1. Stack 5. There you go. And I'm going to go ahead and get rid of you and you, because you're not needed. Alright. So as you can see, this is our cornerstone right here. Put that there and press that. You see them all turn on and then off. Okay? So I like to do this for aesthetic reasons. And actually, I'm going to change the color of the top wool just because it makes it easier to see things. Okay, sorry about that. So I went ahead and made it black. It just makes things easier to see. Alright, so we've got our entire device here, and everything is stacked and ready to go. Let's go ahead and set up a pattern. And, I mean, honestly, just doing it in reverse will solve the pattern. Wait a second, I've got an issue here. What's going on there? These did not stack properly. That is interesting. Okay. Sorry about that. Let me just... Alright, sorry about that, guys. Don't know why I missed that, but anyway, let's go ahead and set up a pattern here for you. And again, there we go. Doing the exact opposite. of what you just do, or when you put it in, will solve it. Usually you have a much bigger field than this. I just wanted to do a quick small one for you. And alright, so there's a kind of a field. So, let's see if I can solve this. Well, that one's not even messed up, so we'll just do that. Do this one here. Yep, simple. Not hard to do when you just put it in. But anyway, yeah, I'm sure if you were clever, you could figure out a way to automatically generate maps with this. Of course, you'd have to make sure that they're doable. So that's kind of the issue there. One other thing I wanted to show you guys was a device that I came up with that I kind of feel like it's pretty cool. And I think that you guys might like it. So it is a two-way repeater. Normally with a repeater... What the heck? Okay. Normally with a repeater, you have a variable tick pulse, or variable delay length device, going in one direction, which is cool, but, you know, kind of limiting in your busing methods. This right here allows you to have two different directions, and it's actually just 2 tick. So instead of it being really long and using up a bunch of materials, it's actually very small. So you can see this is the entirety of the device right here. Just a moment. Okay, so yeah, so we've got is a line going into here. This torch hits this, which powers this line, turning this off. Okay. Now if I power this line right here, basically going inverse, turns this off, which turns this torch on, powering this line, and powering this right here. So it basically, if you didn't have that, then it would, yeah, it just, or if you didn't have that, then you'd have a clock. So everything on here is needed, unfortunately, but it is 2 tick, which is really fast. And here's the other benefit from this, is right here. Let me go ahead and stack that 3 times. There you go. There is a 4-bit bus that is 2-directional. Now, if you wanted to do something like this with regular redstone, you'd have to have this right here. Okay, so there's one of them, and let's just say that this has been going on for 15 blocks. You need to repeat it. Now you have a one-directional busing. So if you want to send, you know, the same kind of data the other way, you do it this way. So, I mean, as you can see, it takes up a significantly bigger space, and is kind of, I don't know. I don't like using that right there, because that's huge. But sometimes, you know, you don't really have a choice. Now, I can't think of too many devices that this right here would use. I've used it in two-way communication devices, which was pretty cool. But, I mean, the issue there is that you can't send data down both ways at the same time. Because, well, obviously, you know, that isn't everything. So it is kind of limited in that regard. You can only send data one way at, you know, at any time. But it does allow you to have a much smaller footprint for things. This whole device is 2 blocks wide by 4 blocks long and 4 blocks tall. You count the redstone, these blocks, and then redstone. So, yeah, I think that should be it. If you guys have any questions or comments, go ahead and leave them below. And if you like the videos, feel free to subscribe. I'm hopefully not going to miss any more weeks of videos. And I know I said I was going to do more videos. I do plan on doing a DayZ video for you guys. I just, it's like I said, it's been a really hectic week, and my computer's been giving me crap. So now it seems like it's doing better. So we'll see. I also, a friend of mine gave me a copy of Deus Ex Human Revolution, which was really awesome. I want to say thank you to him for that, and I might do a video for that because that game is really cool. Have a good week, and I'll see you guys next time.